Hey, 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 welcome to the Morning Mindset series this week. And this week is about self-sabotage. And today is about strategies for keeping that control of yourself in negative situations. And today I want to share a 3-point strategy for how to respond to negative situations. There's a bigger system, but there's 3 points that I want to share with you. And with it, so you can control anything that's going on around you with a conscious mind, so you can keep your emotional freedom. And yesterday I shared something that I deeply believe, and that is that we are all at the mercy of anything in our life that remains unconscious and unresolved. And I also believe that whatever challenges us helps us grow, and whatever is unresolved controls us. And if you should write that down and just think about that. And because if you look at triggers from this perspective, you can see that they have a better purpose, and that they're a solid way to help us discover and identify those wounded areas in our minds and bodies that remain trapped and unattended to. And they're the areas that silently create those limitations and make you question and doubt yourself and feel not worthy and all that stuff. And they're the areas that you need to grow most, which is, how will we discover them any other way if we're not challenged? And so I think that's why we find ourselves constantly challenged in that area, right? So we're constantly put in that situation where until we get past it and resolve it, it keeps coming. It's like Groundhog Day. Because life's full of triggers. They come out of nowhere. That with strong, intense, and rational feelings, it can make you feel frantic and like you're going crazy. So the 3 strategies I want to share will get you started with changing any negative reactions into more maybe controlled responses. And the first strategy, obviously, is preparation. It's like taking an umbrella out in case it rains. You look at the weather ahead of time and you take it just in case. Well, if you prepare ahead of time, so when you're in a calm state of mind, I want you to sit down and write out all the times when you've reacted poorly in the past. Note what it was about, what set you off, who was it about. If it had a voice, it reminded you of somebody, whose was it? Name the feeling associated with that. Why was it a problem? And was your reaction really valid? And what did you really, really feel? Like, honestly, explore everything about the situation. Don't just buy it and accept it, right? Just explore it, unpack it. And because a lot of times we just pretend we don't care and we just squash it. Like, stop doing that, because that only works until the next time. Know what your triggers are so you can plan. For me, being left out was a big trigger. My being abandoned, my mum took my sister, my dad took my brother, and neither of them wanted me. So you got to know preparation is key. So I know that being left out is a big trigger for me, so I plan for it. So the second strategy is to calm your system with 5 calming breaths, and you can practice this during the event or when you become aware of it or afterwards, right? Either way, just breathe in a word, a calm word or a feeling, and breathe out the word that describes what you're feeling right then. So you can breathe in the word calm, and you can breathe out the word angry. You breathe in the word relax and breathe out worry. Breathe in peace and breathe out fear. And you can practice feeling the body relax with every in-breath and every out-breath. And the calming word on the in-breath, relax your body twice as much, all right? And on the out-breath, get rid of whatever it is you're feeling, and aim to try and choose the feeling in your body next time. So the third strategy then is to reframe it. After the event, when you've had time to calm down, analyze what's happened and reframe that situation and the impact it had, because you can find a positive if you look, right? Discover the lesson, because there is one if you look close enough, I promise you. Because when I think about being abandoned, I can focus on coming home to that empty house and nobody being in there, knowing that I'd been dumped, neither parent had wanted me. Or I can focus on the impact that that's had on my life right now, that I'm strong and that I'm resilient and that I'm powerful because I can make anything I want happen, and I don't rely on anybody for external validation anymore. So you can focus on what went wrong and what happened to you, or you can focus on who you've become because of it. So there's always a lesson in there. What did that teach me? And look for that. And then make a conscious choice to choose your reframe from what you want to feel and how you want to feel next time. Be mindful of the lesson that if that had never happened, I would never be, right? So, and that's it from me today. So if you found that helpful and motivating, I would love it if you could help me inspire others by sharing this message with people who you feel may benefit from listening. Make sure to join my Reset Your Life community. There's lots of free stuff in there that will help you on this journey of self-sabotage and believing in yourself, and understanding that life happens for you, not to you. Life happens for you, not to you. And if that happened for me, what was it all about? Unpack that, learn it, and make sure you change it and reframe how you're going to respond next time, because you've already prepared, because you know what your triggers are. That's it for me. Thank you, thank you. I appreciate you, and I'm grateful for your time today. And I will leave you, as I go to always, that's with my greatest wish that you live your best life. Live it with happiness. Peace.